What's up, guys, and welcome back to your weekly guitar gear roundup. This week we're going to talk about how the internet's on fire over the new Boss pedal. Our favorite overpriced brand, Gibson, is teaming up with Marc Jacobs, and GRETSCH is making your dream hollow body more affordable. Let's see. Okay, first up, the Boss drama. Little side note, guitar players today, maybe because they're bored, but they love a little bit of drama. Even when it's not there, they just create. But as we said last week, Boss dropped the plug out, multi-effects if you want pedal. And if you remember, we talked about how it came with 16 Boss pedals already included in there, and you can purchase or get some additional ones. But here's the kicker. You have to pay $9.99 for each additional pedal that you want to load onto it. And they're sort of moving in that subscription model that a lot of companies are doing nowadays. But basically, you're renting the effects pedal. And if you want to compare it to a video game or those little games that you play on your phone, it's like buying a new power-up or whatever you want to buy or more coins. It's basically a microtransaction. Now, it didn't take long for Boss to respond to these comments saying, and I quote, you're not actually renting the new pedals. Basically, what you're doing is getting a lifetime subscription to them. Now, there is a slight difference to that and actually owning something, but maybe it's for all you legal people to talk about. Overall, what's clear is that the community as a whole is really divided on this subject. People will have to speak with their hard-earned cash, and we can only think about how many more companies are probably going to adopt the same system. Has Boss and some of these other companies gone too far? I don't know, but drop a comment below. And now, second week running, Gibson gets the prize for the most boring news ever. This time we're going from Noel Gallagher to fashion designer. What? You may have read, but Gibson has had the fantastic idea to team up with fashion designer Marc Jacobs to release four ultra super limited edition designed Les Pauls. Why? Apparently it's got super wild designs on 3 of them, and the other one's a daisy pattern or something. But hey, I have no idea what the kind of rationale is behind that. And as a guitar player, I just don't get it. But hey, apparently, if you are in the 0.01% of people that can afford these things, you can head off to New York, because these are only being sold in 3 or 4, I think, high-end boutiques in the city. So if you want to hang them on the wall and stare at them all day, enjoy. It's a weird crossover. I just don't get it. All right, in a fairly quiet week, we've got to move on to rapid fire news. And the first one, and most important, in my view, most exciting, is GRETSCH have launched a new series. It's called the Synchromatic. And this is kind of in between the more expensive GRETSCHs and the bottom of the line GRETSCHs. But most importantly, it features some of the models that aren't currently made in the bottom line series. For example, think White Falcon, think some of the more hollow body guitars. And I guess it's got very good appointments at a price that isn't excessive. It's still very expensive. We're talking, I think, if I'm not mistaken, around $1,000 for these, or sub 1,000. It's not, I would say, a great deal, but if you're really into the White Falcon, like I am, it's a little bit more accessible than a normal one. Number 2, and this one's super exciting as well, our favorite multi-effects company, MOOER, is coming after the multi-effects crown with 2 new contenders, and that is the GE150 Max and the GE150 Plus. The Max, for example, I believe has 8 footswitches, more tech than you'll ever need in your entire life, and costs around $200. That's insane. Really good value. Want to try one of those. And finally, one for you software geeks. 2 Notes on September the 15th, I believe, announced a big update to their Genome platform, and it's good. It's got more of everything. You've got new pedals, new dynamic IRs, you've got more effects, you've got AI built into some of the amp models. Just makes that Genome environment so much cooler, and again, it's like a playground for us. Thank you, 2 Notes. I believe currently they also have a discount for the launch of that, so you might want to check it out on the 2 Notes website. I've been playing it and it rocks. So guys, let's wrap it up. It's been quite a week, from pedal controversy to fashion designers to multi-effects and software. Pretty cool. I'm not going to complain. Let me know, as always, what the biggest news for you is this week, and if I've missed any. You know, I'm not a machine. It happens. You miss things. And honestly, the ones that are super boring, I'm not even going to talk about because I don't have the willpower to do that. So let me know your thoughts on all this gear, and like, subscribe, do whatever you want. I don't really care. Do it if you want to. Don't do it if you don't care, because this is good for my mental health, and that's it. So enjoy your time. Please, as always, be nice to each other and get back to playing more guitar. See you next week for another round.